Good morning. We are continuing looking for the Bible story, and we read that Joshua and the people of Israel moved to the Canaanite, the promised land, and they now settled down to their promised land from God. So let's see today's Bible story. So, do you remember what this picture was last Sunday? The Joshua and the people of Israel promised that they will only serve and follow God. And as they promised, they only obeyed God. However, soon after Joshua died, the next generation of Israel forgot how God cared them and how God led them with his mighty power and love. Furthermore, they forgot their promise that they will only serve God. They turned away from God and lived by following what looks good just for them. So, the people of Israel who turned away from God commit the sin which God mostly dislikes. That is the idolatry. To serve other false gods instead of God. God was really sad for their left, and He really wants for them to come back to Him. As they continued to live just as they want and did not follow God and only serve other gods, God let other people, attack the Israelites. As they were under the suffering and hardship because of the war and attack, the people of Israel remembered God and asked God's help. God, please help me. Please save us. God, who heard their cries, chose judges as the leader of Israel, and through them God served the people of Israel. While the judges was there and led and ruled the people of Israel, there was peace. However, as soon as the peace come to them, the people of Israel forgot about God's love and grace again and turned away from God again and followed God's false gods again. So God again let other countries attack Israel again so that they came back to God again. But soon the people of Israel asked God's help again, and what would be God's answer for that? God chose the judges again and saved the people of Israel again. This circle continually happened in the Israel history. The people of Israel turned away from God and served other false gods. And God let other countries attack and the people of Israel under the suffering. So people of Israel asked God's help and cried out God's salvation. So then God chose the judges, and through him or her, God saved the people of Israel. But the saved people of Israel, when the peace come to them, they forgot God again and served other gods. Why did God do like this? Even though the people of Israel continually turned away from him. That was because God wanted to be with the people of Israel. It was because God's love for them. Like this, God always wants to be with us and God always loves us. So do not turn away from God. Stay with God and stay with His love. Amen. See you next Sunday.